So, today, I was just walking, chilling down the street, taking a walk. Sometimes driving cars isn't too fun. Just pressing W isn't the right call for me. There's some better stuff that I could do. See that car over there? That one is mine. But I just didn't want to drive it. I took a walk in the park, and then some random dude came up to me and said, "Let's race." I was like, "Okay, Nathan, you can do it. You have 20,000 miles and 81 million cash." And I was like, "Alright, let's do it." We did a race, and I won because, I'm Nathan, that's why. Anyone who's named Nathan is usually good at car games. Anywho, I won, and the dude said I was cheating. So I used his car and I still won. But the thing is, we did city race, the city circuit, and he got really salty that I won, and he called me a cheater. I was like, "I'm not cheating, bro. It's just general skill." And the car that he was using is a really bad car. It was that Ferrari that I saw over there. So we bet on the car, and I got his car. Now the thing is, the point that I'm trying to prove today is, why did he use that Ferrari in the first place? What was the reason for him to use that Ferrari? So today I'm gonna discuss and help you guys avoid being that guy who lost. Let's get into it. So, the city race. A masterpiece, added 2 months ago. Not exactly 2 months ago, but you know what I mean. Added 2 months ago. So, people, they really they act like it's the regular circuit that's down there on the other side of the map. But, I'm a pro, I already learned the game. So, I am going to discuss with you guys the top 10 limited cars. Top 10 non-limited, top 10 limited, and top 10 for me for that race. So you guys could avoid losing like that. So, number 10 for non-limited is the McLaren Speedtail. Now, the McLaren Speedtail is a hybrid in real life. Hybrid car. This thing doesn't have great acceleration, but it's okay. The reason I put this on the list is because it's top speed and its handling is half decent. It has like 8.8 handling. Not the best, but it's okay, I guess. And it's very forgiving, it's very noob friendly. If you get to learn the car, it's very nice. I have 200 ping right now, that's why everything looks so slow. But anyway, yeah, number 10 is Speedtail. Number 9 is the Bugatti Chiron. Now, this thing, I put it at number 9 because its handling and top speed are top notch. 235 top speed, 9.6 handling. That's legendary. Well, not legendary, but it's really good. So, its top speed and handling makes it a great circuit car, especially for city circuit. And yeah, that's number 9. Number 8 is the Lambo. Well, number 8 and 7 are these two Lambos. Now, the reason why I didn't put them individually is because okay then. The reason I didn't put them individually is because they're both the same thing pretty much. They both have similar acceleration, similar handling, similar top speed. The only difference is that the Sienna is basically a buff Lambo Veneno. So, it is very... They both have good handling, good top speed. The acceleration is Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Pretty much more of a money grinder. Looks. So that's 8 and 7. Number 6 is, we're gonna go up here, the Aston Martin Vulcan. Now, the Vulcan was a car that I severely underrated when I first was grinding, when I didn't have 80 million. But I severely underrated this car until I did the review on it. Now, that review was like 2 months ago already, but it was super cool. I got to use it, and it was quite interesting. It was an interesting car in general because it has crazy handling. The acceleration could be better, but it's mainly focused on the handling. It's a handling focused car for $3.7 million. Very noob friendly. You don't have to brake for most of the corners, which is an essential thing. Yeah, quite interesting. Alright, number 5, top 5 for city race. The Tesla Roadster. The car that I hate the most. But I have to admit it. I admit my defeat. This car, it has decent acceleration, especially when you don't have 200 ping. But anyway, super mediocre car, not the best, but could be better. Its top speed isn't that good. Its acceleration is one of the best in the game, not the best. So in the middle. And what sets it apart is the handling and the acceleration. That's what makes it a good city circuit car. Alright, next. Ooh, that's a nice drift or power slide. Number 4, Koenigsegg Regera. Now the Regera is it's a super cool car. It's a super cool car, and I love the looks of it. Its handling could be better. It has kind of stiff handling. I'll explain that in another video, stiff versus smooth handling. It's kind of stiff handling. The top speed is okay. The acceleration is above average. And the money that you make is really good. I used it to grind before the acceleration got nerfed. Alright, number 3. The Bugatti Divo. Oh my god. I ran myself over. The Bugatti Divo is a $7.5 million track-focused Chiron, to sum it up. Its top speed is top-notch. Its handling is top-notch. Its acceleration is okay. The handling is top-notch, like I said. The braking is okay. As you can see, it's okay. The looks are okay. It's very forgiving. It's very noob-friendly. So if you're really starting the game, or if you just bought it, it's very friendly to handle. It's a very nice car, and works. Number 2, this will surprise you, Koenigsegg Gemera. Now, the reason I put the Gemera at number 2 and not at number 1 is this slight issue. So, before the gear update came out and the Regera got buffed, one of the buffs, before the Regera got buffed and everything, it used to be a very slippery car, like this. It used to slip out of nothing, and it would, yeah, basically a Gemera. But the Gemera, it's basically, yeah, the Regera, the old Regera. Foxy took the old Regera and put it into the Gemera. So, the reason why I put this at number 2 is because it slides out when you hit the sidewalks. So if you're on the sidewalk and you turn, it slides out a little bit, like that. So if you're gonna do, for example, if you're racing, you take this turn correctly, and then you want to do this turn right here. You're gonna have to, if you want to do it as fast as you can, you're gonna have to go on the sidewalk, and that could cause a lot of problems. It can make you slip out, and it isn't the best car for city race, which is quite interesting because for circuit it is. Like for example, here I take a little bit of the sidewalk, sometimes I slip out. And then here, I always take the sidewalk. And sometimes I slip out and I end up like this. But it's a very friendly car to handle. Has 9 handling, I believe. 9.3. And super, super good acceleration. Best in the game. Alright, number 1 car. Y'all guessed it, SSC Tuatara. Now, this car It came out in the 300 plus update, like 3 months ago, I believe. It has okay acceleration. It has the best top speed for this class, for non-limited. It has decent looks. It has insane handling. I believe more than a Devo. 9.8. I believe it has the same actually. Yeah, it's the same handling. It goes 282. I can't show it right now, but it's very useful for the ending portion. The only thing is you have to brake for this turn, for most of the turns. But it's very friendly to handle, very new friendly, very cool, and easy to use. Alright, now top 10 limited. Number 10 is the Mercedes 6x6. Now, this one I just got lost, there was nothing else, because there are not too many limiteds in the game. And I already tested this out in circuit. And this thing is... I already tested this thing out in circuit. Let me change the rims to gold real quick. And it's half decent. It has okay acceleration, but it's not really made for a track car. Like if you really want a track... Oh god, that exactly. If you really want a track handling car, you should get like the other ones that I said, the non-limiteds or possibly the limiteds if you have one. And yeah, this isn't that good. It doesn't have that good handling. Its center of gravity is very bad, so you could easily fall over like that. And yeah, not really a circuit car, but I had to put it on this. Number 9, I don't have this car, but the Ferrari Lusso, the one that came for the Christmas update. Now I haven't tried it before. I don't know its stats because it's extremely rare. Not even some of my friends have them, but I don't really know. Yeah, I just put it there because it isn't the best car. It just isn't. Alright, number 8 is gonna surprise you, Ford GT40. Now the Ford GT40 is the most recent. The Ford GT40 is the most recent limited car that came out. It was free, and I'm gonna explain to you why it's so low on the list. The reason why it's so low on the list is because it really isn't a great track car. Now you guys are gonna say that it is, that I'm wrong, that I'm a noob, but its acceleration isn't that good. Handling, not even. The top speed is okay, but you're not really gonna use it that much. It slides out a little bit, as you just saw. And yeah, Ford GT40. Number 7, Lamborghini STO. Now, this car is arguably my third favorite limited car. Actually second. My second favorite limited car, because this thing, it has insane looks, it has great handling. It has better better handling and acceleration than the GT40. Right now I have 200 ping, so if you see me accelerate not that fast, that's why. But this thing is quite insane. Has decent top speed, handling based cars, basically the Hurricane, but more handling based. And yeah, that's number 7. Number 6, I don't have this one, the Mercedes Project 1. Now, Mercedes Project 1, with the Gears update, it has the biggest nerf in the Gears update, because it used to be the fastest accelerating car in the game. Now it's not. It's actually pretty bad now. But it has good handling. It has insane handling, actually. It used to be the Circuit King. But it has insane handling. Decent top speed. I believe it has the same top speed as the GT40. But it got a huge acceleration nerf, and that's what put it so low. Number 5, you probably guessed it. It's the Cinque, the Zonda Cinque. Now, this Zonda it got a decent buff. Now it has better acceleration, a lot better acceleration. Decent handling. It doesn't have the best handling, but it has decent handling. It's more speed based, not really handling, but it's okay. And that's what puts it at number 5. Number 4 is, this is gonna surprise you. Oh, where am I going? It's gonna surprise you. The CCXR. Now, you're gonna understand why I put this here when I speak about the top 3. This is number 4 because it has stiff handling even though it has 9.4. It goes 254 miles per hour and has okay acceleration. Could be better, I guess, but it needs a little acceleration buff in order for it to be number 1 or number 2 or number 3, whichever. But it's an okay car. Not the best for city circuit. I know I used it in racing 7 people in the car show. Wasn't really the best circuit car, but I still won because I'm Nathan and I can handle cars. And yeah, for number 3, I have the Bugatti LVN. Now the Bugatti LVN, I haven't tried it before, but it is a great car to handle. It has decent top speed, more than the number 1, but less handling. It has decent looks. I just wish the headlights were kind of more artistic, but I'm not going to go into the looks too much. And yeah, it's pretty good. Number 2 is the Bugatti Bolide. Now this will surprise you because the Bolide is, pretty much the most track focused car in the game. But the Bolide is a special car. It has 10 handling. It has 300 top speed. The acceleration needs to be buffed. I've been hearing from Cash that the acceleration got buffed recently, but now it wasn't that good because number 1 has better acceleration. And yeah, so if you already guessed it, congratulations. Number 1 is a Centellacci. Now you might think, oh, you put on number 1 because you have it. You put the Bolide on number 2 because you don't have it. No, I have my facts. I used the Bolide one time in my review video, and it had not good acceleration. Like, it wasn't that good. This is very good, very forgiving. I know most of you guys don't have it, but it's more of like a pro car. Like if you have it randomly in your collection and you don't use it, I'm gonna prompt you to use it. So this thing is the most insane track city circuit car. It came with the city circuit update, so I'd understand why. But this thing has insane acceleration. Well, not insane acceleration, but pretty good acceleration. Good enough to make it into number 1. Great handling, 9.9 handling. If you want evidence, here you go. 256 top speed. Costed $12.5 million, so it's worth flexing. And yeah, very good handling car, good top speed, good acceleration. It can manage these turns very well. Has to brake a few, but that's the thing of going 250 miles per hour. Yeah, don't mind about this stuff about being in Chromebook. Anyway, alright, now for my personal top 10. So the reason why I put my personal is because my personal may not be the same as the others, because I made a rule that these have to be like noob friendly, good handling, like something that anybody could use. But I'm gonna do for me. For number 10, I'm gonna put the Lambo Sion. I put this here because it's the most random selection that I have. It doesn't have good acceleration, decent top speed, good handling, I guess. Yeah, good handling. I don't really take this out that much. It's more like a diversion, but who cares? Alright, number 9 is the Vulcan. I already did the Vulcan. I already did most of these, actually. Anyway, number 8 is the Regera. No, the Regera is the... I already did it. Number 7, the Zonda. I already did it. Number 6, the Huayra BC. Now you guys are gonna be like, what? That thing can't handle. Yes, but since I am Nathan and I can handle pretty much every single car there is in this game, here you go. The Huayra BC is more of an acceleration. It's the old drag king now, because it pretty much beats everything in the old drag. But it doesn't have good handling. It's actually have very stiff handling. You have to brake for every single corner. But I can manage it, and it can manage it because it has good acceleration. So if you brake, it can instantly accelerate. So sorry about my ping or this recording if it's laggy, but who cares? Alright. Number 5, Bugatti Diva. Already mentioned it. Number 4, CCXR. Number 3, Gemera. number 2 Sento Liachi, and number 1 SSC Tuatara. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys liked the intro. Something special. And yeah, see you next time.